So first of all, thanks to all of you for joining in. And I know there were some initial technical difficulties. And thanks to the person who is recording it, the camera on hand.
So he acquired a new skill today.
True.
We should wish him good luck.
Yes. Thank you so much. So what are we here for? What do you want to learn from this session? What do you want to acquire? See, my sessions are always lively. I always ask as many questions as possible. Do you know why?
So that we don't sleep.
So that you don't sleep, that's one of the answers. The other one is actually, you don't miss anything. And when you give answers, actually it stays permanent in your mind. Okay, perfect, good. So we have a lively audience, a lot of people are answering. So what are we here for? What do you want to learn from today's session? And what we are going to do is we are going to write the expectations on this board and we are going to check whether we have made the expectations. Yeah. So please state what are your expectations from the session. And I need one volunteer before we go in to write over there. One volunteer. Anybody? I won't make you stand for long.
Sachin Tribhuvan. Sachin, he has got a very good handwriting.
Self volunteer. Anybody? Sure. So give him a big hand. Okay, so what are our expectations? You said something. Learn to learn. Learn to help how to acquire. Okay, perfect.
How
What
to
else?
overcome the fear of learning.
Okay, great. What more?
How to be a good listener.
How to be a good listener. Okay.
How do I learn in minimum time?
How do I learn in minimum time? We'll give you some time to write as well.
How can you write fast?
Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else? We have 1 hour session. These are only 4 items. 3. Yeah. Okay. What more?
How to control.
How to control?
Learn to control.
Learn to control. But you have to be specific. What do you mean by learning to control?
That's why I couldn't tell the next word. There are a lot of things in the life.
But then if you are not specific, how could I be specific to understand what you want?
This is like
No, it was 1 hour.
Yeah.
So he's saying that you said 1 hour, so that is why he made the subject even vast.
Then you will always discount like that. No, specific, something specific.
Like,
Hey, no problem.
not only control, like balancing in the life, with the friends, with the society, with the family,
Okay.
with the work.
Okay. Work-life balance, but is it related to the topic?
Not only work-life balance.
How to acquire that skill of balancing yourself? Okay, how to acquire the skill of balancing yourself? Okay, you had something to say. How to, perfect, super. How to find time in our routine life to acquire new skills?
how to do what is the best thing to do.
How to prioritize, how to know best thing to, how to know best things to acquire. Okay, so the list is growing. Good. People on that side are very excited.
What was the latest one, Sagar?
How to acquire, how to know what are the best skills to acquire.
Yes. What to acquire.
What to acquire.
Basically, what to
Yeah.
acquire.
What to acquire and what not to acquire.
What not to acquire.
Yes, and when I came, this gentleman, he was sitting here and he said that today I'll learn how to change the vehicle because I have got I-20 and that has dented, so I'll see that how I can change with the Mercedes what you put in the
Right,
picture.
right. And that's why I put it there.
Mercedes was there.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't have that vehicle though at the moment. But I definitely want to change. Yes, yes. And that's the reason I put it there.
So I think many people in this row, they have this expectation that how we will change the vehicle, what they are using, riding or driving.
True. True.
So that is the lateral meaning what I think.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, what more on this side? Yeah, backbenchers. Don't sleep, huh? We have a lot of exercise to come in, so. Okay, great. So thanks for sharing and thanks to you. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah.
How do you, capability of learning?
Capability, can you expand a bit?
Like, for example, I am taking a topic. Am I capable or am I capable of finishing it? What all initial parameters I have to know?
So basically, are you saying that I have a little bit of fear or uncertainty or fear of failure?
It is not uncertainty, it is a suspect on your own capabilities.
Correct. So basically, I fear of failing, right?
No, without knowing future perspective, am I learning the right thing? You are not able to decide
So
what
am I learning the right thing? Is you have asked that, right?
What to acquire? The last
What
one.
to acquire? Yes. What is it that I need to acquire? What is it really that I need to acquire? Yeah.
Learn to be confident.
Sorry.
Learn to be confident.
Okay. How would I be confident? How do I learn to be confident? Okay. Great. So a couple of things there is something which is common in what you have stated. Can you tell me what is common in this? Learning.
Uncertainty.
Uncertainty is common. But there is still something more, something deep if you can go. Negativity, okay. Consistently doing what you want. All of these are related to what?
knowledge.
To knowledge. Okay, go a little bit deep.
Skills,
discipline.
Life.
Yes.
ways,
Growth.
ways
Yes.
to employ.
Yes. What do they converge into? Go a little deep.
Currency.
Habits. Yes. Satisfaction.
Money.
All of these
dollar,
are emerging from where?
dollar.
Life,
Life
life as a
as
vehicle.
yourself, which is very important. Your mind, yourself. Okay, your mind is the driver factor for all of this. So if you're saying I want to acquire something without the mind, putting the mind in it, what is going to happen?
You will not succeed.
You won't succeed. Right? Raise your hand. Okay. Has it happened with you that you started doing something and midway you left? You have? Perfect. Great. And that has happened with me also. Why?
Either I get bored of it or
Sure.
I can't.
Sometimes
Sure.
the circumstances doesn't favor. So that is another reason.
Sure. So why is it that you give up? Why is it that you give?
Lack
give
of
up?
motivation on the way.
Lack of motivation on the way. Okay.
Lack of interest.
Lack of interest. Okay.
Losing interest.
When it doesn't have
You
a
lose
purpose.
belief. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
When it loses its purpose.
When it loses its purpose in your mind.
Not in my mind. When, for example, you have a project, it says that it's not there. So
Yes,
then
you
what
get
is the meaning of
something.
you continuing with the project?
Okay. So project is a little bit of different.
I was saying in that perspective.
Or when you get a better alternatives or a better.
So you are, so you have some other alternatives.
Yes.
But there is one thing though, which is actually not forcing you to pursue those, which will keep you driving. Anybody wants to attempt?
My subconscious.
Yeah, subconscious mind. Anybody has seen my videos on the JMSC portal? You guys have launched the JMSC portal, right? There are two videos which are there on the
Yes,
portal.
self-motivation.
Talking to you oneself.
Passion.
Okay, passion. There's one more big thing. Yeah. Interest. What is behind that interest?
Goal,
Motivation.
Yeah, what is behind that motivation?
goal,
Goal. What is behind that?
Purpose.
self-satisfaction.
What you're gaining out of it.
Yes.
You say that you're not gaining something.
Yes. Okay, what is that?
Skill enhancement.
You.
Necessity.
How strong is your why? Why do I want to acquire this skill? Yeah, I think that was good. Your why. If your why is not strong, your how is not going to happen. Are you with me? Is it right?
Yes.
Yeah. So your why has to be absolutely strong. You tell me. All of you are here working on some or the other skills, right? Why did you acquire those skills? Because you enjoy doing it. Yeah. Okay. But when you were in college and you were to get a job, you must have acquired some skills. Yeah. Rosy roti. So that's my why, strong. If I don't do it, I wouldn't be well off. I wouldn't earn my money, and there is a chain of things. So your why plays a very important role in sustaining or following up with your goal. So first thing that we need to work on before acquiring any skill is defining what is my why about that skill. Yeah? Okay? So each one of us thinks about his why for acquiring a skill. This is the first step of acquiring any new skill. Okay? If your why is strong, no matter what, whoever says anything, you're going to follow. Even if technology changes, you will still follow. There have been a lot of changes, and I think Neha told me that how to actually catch up with the changing technologies. Yeah, so technology will keep on changing. Yeah, and we are going to cover the change part of it as well. But then, if your why is strong, you're going to start from beginning, you're going to acquire it, not just that, you're going to accelerate in it. All these big people, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, their why has been very strong. What is the why of Mark Zuckerberg to launch Facebook?
Find his girlfriend.
Connecting people.
Find his girlfriend. Okay, I don't know the why. I'm asking you.
All the colleges together.
Connecting people together, because he realized one thing which is common in all of us. What is that common in all of us?
We want to socialize.
We want to socialize, we want to express, and we want other people to know about it. Yeah? So that was his why. And if your why is strong, how automatically happens. Same is the case with Steve Jobs. Same is the case with anybody else. Okay? So first step is why. What is the next step?
How?
Okay. How? Is that the next step?
What?
What? Okay.
Where?
Where, when will happen?
He is always talking about where.
Control, satisfaction.
Yeah. I am seeing that you guys are enjoying it.
Yes.
Okay. And there is absolutely no offense in making jokes. Feel free, because this is how we learn. So what's the next one?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
My why can change, right?
Okay.
That's one thing. My why during college will be different. Once I go
Yes.
ahead, my why will change. Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's possible.
That is possible.
Thank you.
That is possible because, but then when you have your first why about you want to pursue something. Let me ask you actually, what do you want to perceive in the next 3 months? Anything that you want to achieve?
Yeah, basically it's now in family there are a few things which I need to streamline it. So that's a small term goal which I have set.
Sure.
And that's the thing what I want to achieve.
Sure. Sure. So when is your why clear with you?
Yes.
Okay, and it's very
That's one
strong.
of the why.
Okay, that's one of the why. Okay, but do you think it's going to change? It will.
No, not for this. I'll achieve that.
Right.
After achieving.
Correct. So what happens is when we think of a why, we think of that compelling reason as to why we want to achieve it. Okay. So let me give you an example. We just had this, that when we are in the college, our why is that we need to get a job. Okay. And to get a job, we know that we need to have certain skills. Okay. So no matter what, we want to acquire those skills so that we get a job and we excel in our career. So that why is strong, right? This is our second one is, for example, for a baby. This example I quote in my other sessions also. A baby in a womb. Okay, it's the most safest place to stay for a baby, to be in the womb. All nutrition, everything is been given to it. But it comes out after 9 months. It has to come out. Why is that? Why does it have to come out of the womb?
It is the process. Process defined.
Process defined?
It is nature.
To survive. He has a very good answer. The right answer rather. To survive. Because what happens if it stays there for more than 9 months? It dies. Okay, so it has to come out. So same is the case with us. Okay, so why it has to be very strong. Now we went into the next phase, which is someone said how. Even before that, there is something.
Why me and why only this?
Okay. Okay. That is a part of your why. Okay. There is something in between though, which is called setting your goals. When you have your why strong, then you work on your goal. You know now I need to achieve this no matter what. Now I need to set my goal. Okay. So I briefly cover about goals. Goals actually takes the entire session. I will cover a summary part of the goals. So are you with me so far? Okay, so where are we? Why? Setting goals. Now why do we need to set goals?
To make why strong.
To make why strong, to realize our why. To realize our why.
To have some definite direction.
Okay. Correct. And to make it also time bound, isn't it? That we want to achieve in some period of time. We don't want to dry up in here. Right? It could be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year or something like that. Okay. So the next one is, so we achieved this. Next one is goals. Now there are a lot of techniques to set goals. I will cover only very simple ones. Have you set goals any point of time? Yes. Everybody has. How do we set goals? Can you give me an example how you set your goal? Any example?
Based on why.
Yeah, based on why we understood. Now the next is how. The goal. How do you set goals?
First we look at our capacity.
Okay. So we look backwards. We look at our capacity, historical information, and then we set our goals.
But that we can enhance. So like, that should not be the.
Okay.
Find possibilities to reach the goal and then make it stepwise and organize it. And then
Okay.
make
So how do you set goals?
based on your strength. Based on
Based on your strength. You also said the same thing. Okay. How do you set goals?
We look at our interests and we try to achieve it. So accordingly we set our goals.
Some survey your own experience and you can talk to others like how to achieve this one.
Okay.
So all these things will come together and you can set your own goal.
Okay. Let's take an example. Can
That's
anybody
possible.
share what is your goal for the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? Let's take an example. Anybody? What's your goal? What on the goal? One of them?
Number 1 ranking in test math, suppose. General example.
Not general, related to you, which you want to achieve.
To get business knowledge.
To achieve, to get a business knowledge. So,
You can explain it.
नहीं उधर नहीं जाने
when you set your goal, always use this principle. Smart. What is smart? Yeah. Please. Specific.
Measurable. Achievable. Achievable.
Some people say action or action.
Realistic.
Realistic.
Timely.
Time on. Perfect. Yeah. So when you say business knowledge, is it specific? It is. Now you have to go a little bit. When you say business knowledge, in which area, which domain? That also you have to specify. Okay. So you have to cover that. Define exactly what you need to achieve. Second one is it measurable?
Yes.
And what would be the measure?
What knowledge and in what areas and what all information is collected.
Yeah. But then when you say I have successfully achieved this particular domain knowledge, what would be the measure of that success?
Expertise.
Expertise, how will you measure?
On the basis of KPIs.
Okay.
Success rate.
If we have 2 to 3 departments in that
Yeah.
business head, so of which one head I am targeting. So in that area, IT. So in IT, what all knowledge is there at which level? IMS level, IT level, then India level,
Okay.
then it goes to global level. So in that way, it will